Hello and welcome to Bow Ladies in Business Podcast Coffee Connection. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? So I'm super excited today. We have Margaret Lessig, and she is the proud owner of Oceanshore Aesthetic and Wellness. Also, she is a diamond sponsor with the Bow Ladies, and I'm very excited to have you as a guest today. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we're going to dive in. I always say,
Great.
you're not a coffee drinker, but okay, I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to go with my coffee, with my coffee cup. And we're going to get started. And I want to plug because I'm wearing a Go Big, Go Bold t-shirt today.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm all bold lady today in hot pink earrings.
Awesome.
I know it's going to be a great day. Anyway, we're going to dive in. We want to get to know you and just share a little bit about you and your business. So the most important thing is tell me about your business and why you're so passionate about it.
So I actually am a retired dentist. I still have my dental license, of course, but I practiced for 35 years. And part of that, about 20 years ago, I expanded into facial aesthetics because I was doing full mouth reconstructions, cosmetic dentistry, and I would take pictures and realized that I really wasn't doing a true smile design if I didn't address here as well as the teeth. So as I started doing some procedures, my patients had the demand of, well, when are you going to do this? And when are you to learn to do this? So I loved it. So I just, went from there. So, just some life changes and many years of doing dentistry, it was time to make a life, a change. And I decided to take that aspect of my practice and develop Oceanshore Aesthetics and Wellness, and then go from Jacksonville, come down here permanently to Palm Coast.
When you told me that story, because I kind of knew that already, so I cheated a little bit, right? I love that about you because and every time that I go to the dentist now, I think about you. I'm like, okay, she must be like super judging me. Like, is my face
Oh
okay?
gosh, you're
You
gorgeous.
know, but you're right. You bring smiles to people's faces, but then everything is not there if they're
Mhm.
wanting more things. I
Right,
think that's
right.
awesome.
And it's very rewarding for me because I can still help people.
Yes.
Because that's my passion is, I'm always trying to improve somebody's life, whether it be through, getting them healthier or making them feel better about themselves, either appearance or just well-being. And it's nice. And I think a great compliment I get from people is they'll look and they'll say, I can tell you really love what you do.
Yeah.
And that's like, well, it's a great compliment because they can see that is who I am.
Absolutely. When you speak about what you do, you light up. We've had these conversations before. You look beautiful. Your skin is perfect. So you are a true example of what you do. And of course, your teeth. I'm a stickler for teeth. So I'm like,
Good.
I don't know. I just feel like that's a big deal. So I love everything you do. I'm so
First
excited.
impression.
And we're happy that you're here in Palm Coast and you have a beautiful office. When anybody that sees this and is excited, they need to come visit you. So brings me to my next question. Share a little bit about Bow Ladies, how it's impacted you, what kind of connections have you made? Things that would be fun. I want to hear a little bit about that.
Okay, I was in Jacksonville for 30 years, had my own practice for 25. So it was very successful, very well known in the community. So, I never really advertised. I didn't have to. Everything was word of mouth,
Right.
and we just were so blessed to just grow so fast. So I came down here. We actually had a house down here about 9.5 years, but we just lived here on the weekends. So since COVID, my husband was working from home, and I'm like, well, I want to live in our real house. So we came down permanently about a little more than 4 years ago. And, for me, it's starting over,
Yeah.
which was very daunting because I hadn't had to do that for, all those years. I was just kind of doing my thing. So what I find very, very fortunate here is all the different networking opportunities. I mean, there's some in Jacksonville, but it's just amazing how many there are here in, Flagler County area and, this part of Florida. And then discovered Bold Ladies, and it just seemed like a really good fit because, obviously other entrepreneurial women, but also a lot of new people, like new people to the area that have been just like me. Like I first thought like, oh, all these people are established. They've been here a long time. But no, there's a lot that have only been here a couple of years. And I just saw how everybody's putting the effort in to get to know each other. Everybody's putting very welcoming, not cliquish. It just felt very, positive and inviting. So, and of course, I met you, and you've helped me with from advertising and things
I
like that.
know.
Yes. And just little steps along the way. It's been fun, and just some really very, very nice people.
You made a really good point. I fell into that same situation. I came from South Florida, and being you, the only way you're going to get to meet like-minded people like ourselves is diving into a networking group, right? And you're
The
right.
right one.
And I feel like that has been the blessing behind Bold Ladies. So many of us some of them were established, some are new to the game, and all of us want to connect at a deeper level and
Right.
get to know you and find out a little bit about you. A lot of relationships have branched from this group that we have, and they now have become
Yeah.
life friends. So that was a really good point. I appreciate you,
Yes.
and you have been so giving in our journey as well. So we appreciate a lot of that.
Mhm.
So you stated 30 years in dentistry. Now you reinvented yourself. I always say it's like Madonna. Every couple of years, you got to reinvent yourself or share, right? So this is a new tour. And so as an entrepreneur, I would love, it doesn't, one great tip, it could be a couple, but one that has helped you soar in your business and makes you a great entrepreneur. If you can share, because people that are coming on here maybe have never seen you or are new as an entrepreneur, like you said, what would that be?
Um, you know, the big thing is just being genuine and really find something that you're passionate about
Yeah.
and don't do it for the money. That's the worst reason to go into business. Just be genuine, have the passion, and think great things happen. I think communication is unbelievably important. I've done a lot of studies over the years, different trainings and understanding personality profiles and really getting to know like who your clients are, who your team is, and just finding out what's important to them. And once you find out what's important to people, then you can help. It's almost like help them help themselves.
Yes.
I'm like an educator. So even in my dental practice and even now, I like to explain things to people. I don't tell people what to do. I just would like to explain what's going on. This is how we got here. This is some suggestions of where to go. But why? They have to understand why so they can make an informed decision. Because when you make an informed decision, you feel a lot better about not just doing it, but also paying for it and things like that. So education, communication, and not being afraid to make the hard decisions. Um, both ways, whether it would be, a business decision or decision whether to treat somebody or not.
Oh, wow.
I have
Yeah.
turned people down because it wasn't what they were wanting, or almost telling me to do wasn't the right thing, and I can't do that. The same thing with dentistry. I've taught people out of doing things because it's not the right thing. So being genuine, honest, a good communicator, and make the decisions when you need to.
I think having that integrity, I think that's respectful in any category, but as an entrepreneur, I love that you said it's not about the money. I always feel like if you're in it for that, then it doesn't even feel good. Then people are gonna see right through that
Right.
fakeness and not listening to your clients. You're in a very sensitive thing where if somebody came in and you told them, yeah, yeah, sure, that's gonna be awesome, and then they look like a clown, they're gonna say, who did that for you? Well,
Yeah,
it was
that's true. They're
Oceanshore.
walking billboards for me. So it's my best interest to make people happy.
Exactly. So I
Absolutely. I
love,
want people to feel like I love it too when someone actually last week this happened. Someone was at a meeting and they heard a woman talking to a friend, and the woman was just going about, your skin looks so beautiful. What
right.
are you doing? And then she overheard her telling about me. I'm like, oh, that's great. So I love it when other people notice. And what I like to do, what the most requests I get are people who want to look refreshed,
Yeah.
not different. All right. And we get to a certain age, 50 on up, and a lot of things happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, it's non-surgical. Everything is medical grade that I do, medical grade, non-surgical. And it's for people who just, really don't want to have surgery because that's a huge decision,
Yeah.
but they just want to be refreshed. They don't want to look like a clown. They don't want to look different. And everything I do is a process. So there's some things that are one and done, but most things are a process over a few months. So it's almost like an ongoing maintenance too, as well
Yes,
as treatment. So it's really fun actually.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the whole process. I always say that I'm not going down without a fight, you know, it's like, and like you said, looking refreshed, maybe not tired, some people just need a little something. And I love that you're providing that for them. I think that that's important. There's so many things out there and you're educating them what's best for
Mhm.
them. Which of course brings me to, so if somebody wanted to visit you or wanted a consultation with you, what would be the best way for them to find you?
So to learn more about me, you can go to my website, which is Oceanshore Aesthetics, that's aesthetics with an A.com. And you can learn all about my services and you can learn more about the wellness side as well. And my contact number is on there. You get me
Okay.
directly. So I am a one-woman show, which is nice because I am just appointments only, so I don't have a set schedule. I see people in the evenings. I see people sometimes Saturday mornings. I'm doing a Botox party on Sunday afternoon this weekend. So
Oh,
it's kind of nice. I'm very flexible, especially for that working woman that doesn't have the time to come
yeah.
in the morning or lunchtime. So
I
that's
love,
a good thing. So I do free consults. I love just to sit and talk. And as I said, just give the information, let people make an informed decision and find out like, hey, is this something that they want to do? Or how many different things do you want to do? Do you want to one thing or three things or four things?
sign
Pick
me
it
up
all
for
some
all of them.
ideas, give some ideas of what to expect.
I love that. You're so kind. You're so genuine. And when somebody were to come to you, I know that they're going to feel that comfortable feeling that you're in the right hands. Because sometimes you're feeling like they're trying to sell you all these stuff, and that's not the case with you
Right,
at all. So
right.
I love that. When we're done, don't leave the video because we're going to have a QR code. We have a beautiful directory, and you can find Margaret on there. She's going to have a little bit of what she does, and it takes her right to her website. And if you're not a bowl lady and you want to know a little bit more, there's also another QR code with another cute little video that brings us to this beautiful community that was how we met. And I just love talking to you. I think people are going to be
Thank
so
you.
excited to see you.
Awesome.
And of course, we have to finish with my coffee. Here I go. Go big, go bold. All right. Thank you so much. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
I enjoyed this talk with, and I can't wait to see more about what you're doing.
Great. And I will see you this Friday. I'm
Yes,
looking
you
forward to the
will for
anniversary
our 4-year
party.
anniversary.
Yes. Awesome.
All right. Have a great day. Thank
You
you.
too. Thanks again, Anna.
All right, thank you. Hi, my name is Anna Reyes-Ouzts, Executive Director of Bold Ladies in Business. If you're looking to network and make a difference in your community with like-minded women and make connections at a deeper level, guess what? You have come to the right place. Bold Ladies in Business has several chapters all over the state of Florida, and we would love to hear from you. Again, Bold Ladies in Business, nonprofit organization. Go big, go bold. Bye.